Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are preparing 5, that's right, 5 freezer meals in just under an hour. So make sure you stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way.
Alrighty guys, we're gonna go ahead and get every ingredient separated down into which meal it goes with, and then we'll start going meal by meal. There are 5 meals, however, I have enough here to prep for 10. So I did find these recipes on Pinterest, so I will definitely make sure that I link it down below in the description for you guys if you would like to check them out as well. So let's go ahead and get started and get these ingredients separated down. Alrighty guys, so before I get started chopping up the vegetables, I do want to go ahead and label my freezer bags. So that way, when they're frozen, I know what meal I am pulling out. And, you know, not putting something in the crock pot that I am, I think I'm getting, and then eating and making the wrong side dish that goes with it. So we're going to go ahead and pull 2 bags because this is going to make 2 meals. And we're going to go ahead and get these labeled. Alrighty, so now that those are labeled, I'm going to go ahead and read off the ingredients to you guys. Again, I will make sure that I post everything down below in the description in case you're interested in making these. So this is called red pepper chicken. We're going to start off with 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, a medium red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and orange bell pepper, and we need to slice them. I also need 4 cloves of garlic minced, but today we're going to go ahead and use pre-minced garlic because, well, this makes life a lot easier. We also need extra virgin olive oil, crushed red pepper flakes, pepper, and salt. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
So I'm just getting everything sliced up here and separated into each bag. You could literally do all these at one time and just out every single bag and separate each ingredient to each bag. It would probably go a lot faster than it did for me today. But anyway, we're going ahead and gonna finish chopping up these veggies, get them all in their bags, and then we'll get it off into the freezer. the red pepper chicken does need to cook on low for 3 to 4 hours in a 6-quart crock pot, or 6 to 8 hours in a 4-quart crock pot. You can serve this with brown rice, broccoli, or a salad, or shred the chicken and serve it over tortillas with cheddar cheese. I can't even begin to tell you guys how amazing this smells. I am so excited and cannot wait to get these in the crock pot.
Alrighty guys, I have the next group of ingredients here. We're gonna do a cilantro lime chicken. So for those of you that don't like cilantro, because I'm one of them, I think cilantro tastes like soap, we're gonna substitute with parsley flakes. So parsley is actually a part of the cilantro family, if you didn't know that. So I think it'll make a great substitute. If you like cilantro, go ahead and feel free to use cilantro. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So again, we are gonna go ahead and start off with the baggies and labeling them. Make sure you're putting the date and then the full name on here, so that way you know when you created the meal.
So the ingredients for this is 1.5 pounds boneless, skinless chicken breast, 15-ounce can of black beans, drained and rinsed, 10-ounce can of diced tomatoes and green chilies, a cup of frozen corn, half a cup of salsa, half a cup of fresh cilantro, 1 red onion diced, 1 jalapeno diced, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 4 cloves of garlic, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, and 2 limes for the juice. So on this day, I cut 7 onions. And I will tell you what, the red ones are the only ones that made me cry. Like, I literally had to keep stepping away to wipe my tears. It's terrible. I know that there are these onion goggle type glasses type things on Amazon, and you guys, your girl's about to go buy some because it was terrible. Terrible. So I also want to make note, when cutting up a jalapeno, make sure you have gloves on. You do not want to get the juice or whatever you want to call it in your eyes or on your skin, anywhere else, because you're gonna have a problem. So I did go ahead and devein and deseed these. You can leave some seeds in there if you would like a little bit of a spicier dish. Not all my kids like spicy. Actually, only one of the 4 like spicy, and I like spicy, but my husband does not. So I did go ahead and take all the heat out of those jalapenos. So for the cilantro lime chicken, guys, you're going to want to cook on low for 3 to 4 hours in a 6-quart crock pot or 6 to 8 hours in a 4-quart crock pot. You can serve this with rice or tortillas and guac, sour cream, and cheddar cheese.
Alrighty guys, we are back with our third crockpot meal. This one is chicken pesto parmesan. So it's literally chicken breast, pesto, yellow onion, parmesan grated cheese, garlic, baby spinach, and pine nuts. So the pine nuts do not go in the bags. However, they go on top like a, garnish. As a garnish, if only I could talk. So let's go ahead and get started on this one.
For this recipe, you need 2 pounds boneless skinless chicken breast, a 6-ounce jar of pesto, a yellow onion diced, half a cup of Parmesan cheese grated, 2 cloves of garlic, 3 ounces of fresh baby spinach, and a 1/4 cup of pine nuts. So just a tip, guys, what I do with the garbage or pieces that I'm cutting off of my produce, I just keep a little plastic bag. Usually it's the bag that the produce comes in from the grocery store. I don't know if everybody has those or not, but I just keep that off to the side and just throw my garbage in there as I'm cutting. It just makes it a lot easier instead of having to go back and forth from your cutting space to the trash can. I also want to say, guys, I am no chef, so I have just kind of taught myself basically how to cut and dice and chop veggies. I know it's not completely correct, but it works for us, and you know what? Nobody's perfect, so that means you go ahead and chop however you like. Alrighty, so for the chicken pesto parmesan, you're going to cook this on low for 4 to 6 hours and serve over zucchini noodles or regular noodles if you're my husband, because he's not a fan of zucchini. And then you're going to go ahead and top with pine nuts, and you can go ahead and toast those.
Alrighty guys, we're back with number 4 Crockpot Asian chicken. So let's go ahead and get our bags labeled and get all the ingredients in the bags.
Alrighty, I think this Crockpot Asian chicken is probably the easiest one of the day. You know, you're just using 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken, a half a cup of soy, half a cup of water, tablespoon of sherry. You're supposed to use an inch of fresh ginger root. However, I went to 3 different stores and nobody had ginger roots, so I just used ground ginger, which the recipe actually calls for a tablespoon of ground ginger, so I just put in some extra. I'm sure there's a difference, but I don't know. It is what it is, right? So, and then you're also using 2 tablespoons of white sugar. This is going to cook on low for 4 to 6 hours, and you can serve it with green beans and rice.
Alrighty guys, we are back with the final recipe. This one is Crockpot Chicken Tinga, T-I-N-G-A. I'm totally probably butchering that, so I apologize, but let's go ahead and get the labels on the bags and get all these ingredients in here.
Alrighty guys, you're moving on to the final recipe of the day. The ingredients for this one are 2 pounds boneless, skinless chicken breast, 2 cans of roasted diced tomatoes, half a can of chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, 1 yellow onion, 8 minced cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons chopped fresh cilantro, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground clove. Just like all the other recipes, I did substitute the cilantro in this for parsley flakes. And this is going to cook on low for 6 whole hours. And you can serve it over rice with tortilla and top with avocado and sour cream. I will tell you guys that I felt like this one and then the Asian chicken one made a ton of sauce. So I did add like half a breast to each bag after I finished filming. Just kind of a tip for myself. It's up to you how much sauce you like on your food. I just felt like the extra chicken will make it go a little farther for my family of 6.
Alrighty guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give this a big thumbs up if you like this type of video. Also, if you're interested in any other cooking items or any other types of videos you would like me to create, go ahead and leave that down in the description for me. And anyway guys, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button on your way out, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.